Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How you doing? I'm going to try to make a video every day. Every single day I'm going to choose somebody and do a reading on them. And tonight I'm going to do Michael Avenatti because he's got himself in some trouble. I don't know why. We had such hope for him, you know. He was such a strong figure, you know, that we thought could go after Trump, and he was doing such a good job, and all of a sudden things just went backwards, you know. I don't know. You never know about somebody, you really don't, but yeah, I don't know. Let's take a look at him and see what's going on. I just want to tell you guys, thank you for all your messages and all your prayers. I really appreciate them. My mom's doing a little bit better, and I talked to her today, and she seems to be doing okay. She's being taken care of anyway. So thank you so much. Your prayers are working. It's great. Okay, so Michael Avenatti was arrested for extortion against Nike, right? I guess kind of like a blackmail thing, that he said he would expose Nike for making payments to students, you know, illegal payments to high school students. And then he demanded that the coach and himself get paid. You know, I don't know. All these attorneys, they make these deals, you know. You do this and, you know, this goes away. They're just making deals, but they say this is, you know, extortion. So we'll see what happens. Also, he has been, he faces bank fraud, wire fraud charges in California for faking his tax return, I think it is, so he could get a loan. I think a lot of people would be in trouble for that. I mean, maybe not faking a tax return, that's kind of going over and above, but who hasn't, like, to get a credit card, did you maybe increase your, say, oh, I make a little bit more than I said I did just to make sure you can get a credit card? I don't know. These guys, they're in a different level, and they do things like that, you know. It doesn't surprise me at all. It really doesn't. I'm sure Trump's done things like that many times. I guarantee you he has. Okay, when I meditate on him, this guy, he feels really active. And I see him, he's standing under a tree. It's a big oak tree. He still has his suit on. He's outside. And he's letting out some rope, you know what I mean? Instead of reeling it in, he's letting out some rope. So I feel like that means he's giving them enough rope so they can hang themselves, you know? He's just playing the game, giving them rope, giving them rope. And then I see him swimming underwater, like, you know, not in his suit though. This time he does have swimming trunks on, but he's swimming underwater. I don't know what that means, because he's an active guy. I don't know. Send me a message and tell me what you think that means, you know. So I think the rope means he's giving them enough rope to hang themselves, you know. Maybe, I don't know. He's one of those guys that's very strategic and, you know, plans everything out. So I think he probably has some sort of plan going, I'm sure, you know. All right, so all the cards are dealt out, ready to go. Here's the bottom of the deck. What is going to happen to Michael Avenatti? The flavor of the reading, 5 of Wands. So this is a card of conflict, of course. They're knocking each other upside the head with sticks. So this is stemming from jealousy and greed. That's what it is. This is the flavor, jealousy and greed. Okay. The first card that he gets is the Ace of Swords. I think Michael is at a crossroads right now in his life. He's ready to do battle, though. He really is. He has the opportunity here to pursue the truth. This is like the sword of power. So this empowers him, but this sword cuts both ways. It can help him and empower him, or it can cut him down. Okay? So he's in a very powerful situation that requires him to use this power for good, you know? He's got to use it for good, not for greedy, selfish reasons. So he's got to step up. Got to step up. And look, Look, the second card that he gets, this is amazing. This is the King of Pentacles. And you know, this is who I get for Trump every single time. So I think this is orchestrated by Trump. I think he sent his goons, you know. I think he's orchestrated this and is trying to bring Avenatti down. I really do. I think that's what this means, because this is crossing over his situation, and this is Trump. So I think this is all brought on by Trump. This is because he took Trump on, and you know, this is the fallout. This is what Trump does. He sends somebody after you if you cross him. This is what he's always done. So this is normal for Trump. This is how he plays, you know. Okay, so overlooking the situation is the Knight of Swords. I call this the haste makes waste card. So, you know, Avenatti, he's like, he has so much energy, and when he just starts talking and saying things, and, you know, maybe saying things that he shouldn't be saying, he kind of has a little bit of an impulse control problem, you know what I mean? He just starts, you know, I know he's smart and everything, but I think he needs to check himself a little bit. Check himself before he wrecks himself. So he needs to slow down and start thinking about what he's saying, and make sure he's not saying too much or the wrong thing. So that's what I think this means. And then the foundation of his situation is the Seven of Cups. I think he's going to get an offer, some kind of a deal out of this, you know. And he's going to have to think very carefully about it. But he's, like I said, he's very good at things like that. He's very good at thinking strategically and making plans for the long term. So I think this is what's going to come up. He's going to have to make a choice and do what's best for him, which he will. But I think there's some kind of deal in the works going on here. Or we'll hear about it later on, that something's going to come up and they'll make a deal with him probably, you know. All right, here's the past, the Ace of Wands. You know, he had this wonderful opportunity to represent Stormy Daniels, become a household name, became famous, everybody knows who he is, and it's led him where he is today. But power can be very intoxicating. You have to be careful how you yield it, right? Yeah. And that leads us to his future card. Look at this. His future card is Judgment. How fitting, huh? Yeah. Judgment is upon him. But I think he's going to be judging himself harder than anyone else, you know, because he knows the opportunity that he had before him. He knows what he had in the palm of his hand. He knows it. So he's kind of like going through an awakening, you know, kind of like a spiritual awakening. It's like a reckoning, you know. He's going to have to clean up his act. He's going to have to do better. But fate is on his side. It is. And things are going to get better for him. It really will. Things are going to get better. It's just an experience. That's all it is. And he's going to learn from and grow from. Okay, this is his state of mind card today. Page of Pentacles. So he's very focused. He has, you know, that vitality, young energy about him. His spirits are high, and he's really up for the challenge, y'all. He thinks, you know, I'm gonna survive this. I'm gonna get through this. You know, he's very focused, and it's good. It's good. It's good. He's got a good attitude. He feels good about it. He doesn't feel defeated or anything. It's good. I'm glad to see that. Okay, the 8th card that he gets is the Sun, and this is a good card too. He's going to be the center of attention, and you know he loves that, right? And things are going to get better for him. This is a card of success. He's going to, you know, he'll be blessed with confidence, which he has tons of confidence, and positive energy and courage. So he's going to have everything that he needs to you know, overcome this. He really will. He's being blessed with everything that he needs. That's good to see. The 9th card for him is the Star. This is the hopes and fears position. There's so much hope for him. So this looks really good. Things are getting better for him as it goes along. You know, he's going to get past all this difficulty. Again, he's being blessed and protected by the universe, and he'll have everything he needs. So lots of hope for him. It looks good. It really does. I'm thinking about doing a reading for R. Kelly. Y'all want to hear a reading on R. Kelly? See what's going on with him? Okay, this is his outcome card. 6 of Swords. Now this could look like, oh, it looks horrible. No. I think Michael's going through so many changes on so many different levels, really. It's kind of like a come to Jesus moment for him, you know? And I think from all this that he's gone through, this experience is actually going to make him a better person, you know? He's going through a growth lesson. So he's in transition. See how he's moving from this turbulent water to smooth water. So he's going through a transition, leaving behind his old ways of doing things. I believe he's going to overcome these challenges. He's going to get his life back on track. Like I said, he's going to get past these rough waters. He's going to get safely to the other side. That's what this card means, that he will, you know, transition safely to the other side. And it's going to be difficult and uncomfortable, but it's something that he has to go through and he needs to go through to become a better person. And it's going to turn out all good in the end. Okay? All right, so that's my reading for Michael Avenatti. And we thought maybe he might run for president one day. And I think I did a reading on him, and I didn't think the cards looked too good for that. I believe I did that. I have to go back and look. But it seems like I did a reading early on, and it didn't look like it was good for him to be president. And I was like, maybe things will change. I didn't go back and look at it, but I think that's what I said. We'll have to go see it. Okay, thank you guys so much again for your prayers and your messages. I read all of them, and I really appreciate them. Thank you so much. Hope you guys are enjoying the springtime. And to all my Australian friends, the fall. I love the fall, because after a super hot summer, you're just ready for some cool air, right? I know it gets really hot in Australia too, so I bet y'all are enjoying the fall. Okay, well guys, thank you once again. If you like my readings, please hit the like button, hit the bell to be notified for the next one coming out, and subscribe to my channel, okay? Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you. Love you guys so much. Bye for now.